Hey there, members. East Coast Weather Association's meteorologist Mike Griffith, along with Eastern Weather Consulting meteorologist Mike Griffith, as we are in the process of a merger here, which is great news for us. We have some medium range discussion to talk about here. Will there be snow this weekend? This is what the buzz is all about on social media and also on the news itself. Channel 9 talking about it earlier today, but they just had a big question mark right over top of the Carolinas with the Futurecast models saying, we don't know what's going to happen and we don't want to see anything yet. It's kind of the same deal here at Eastern Weather Consulting and East Coast Weather Association, soon to be combined again. That's a mouthful to say each and every time. And like us online at Facebook at Eastern WS Consulting. That's me, East Coast Weather Association, also easternweatherconsulting.com. This is the site where you go to sign up for memberships. So just keep that in mind, as we are going to be only charging for videos right now for members. So if you're a member, you're probably more than likely seeing this. Okay, let's start the discussion here. We're looking right now at a computer forecast model for the southeast part of the United States. As you can see all the state lines in the background. And what this cover is right here, what this output is, computer model accumulated snow from the Global Ensemble model, which is the CMC. It's a Canadian forecasting model right there. And it looks, or it could be global environmental model. It's just a single model, I believe. It's the Canadians' attempt at forecasting snow down here in the United States. Pretty cool. We have 2 inches of output across eastern Carolina, anywhere east of 95, maybe just a little bit to the west of it that this heavy area of snow might go. You never know where the bands are going to set up. You don't know exact amounts, but there is a snow here on the Canadian model. The GFS, we're taking it to the same exact forecast hour, same exact model run. We got 4 inches of snow here in Charlotte, 4 inches of snow here in eastern Carolina, and even the ATL looks like they're in on about 5 inches of snow there, according to the GFS. And of course, now the Canadian is going to say very light stuff, maybe like an inch, and that's more plausible, because down here in Atlanta, when they do get just a little tiny bit of snow, it ices over and cars just slide everywhere. And that reminds me, I want to see the actual temperature of the ground here in this area. So I mean, it's going to be right around freezing, which is concerning during this time frame. Although it does get cold here as we head into late Friday night, so it will be cold enough for snow according to the Canadian model, and according to the GFS model for the same exact hour, 29 degrees here in Charlotte, which means it's going to be cold enough to snow, and we're going to be getting this precipitation over top of us, which is a pretty decent indicator that something's going to fall here across the Carolinas in some form of frozen precipitation or other. Now we're looking at the ensembles here, the bunch of different computer forecast runs. Each one of these is a different possible scenario. There's one here, and so on and so forth. You have 4 across the top and 3 rows. That makes 12 different model runs, which all have different initial conditions, and really just say that each one of these situations it's figuring out as possible. Most of them have some kind of precipitation across eastern North Carolina, down into Georgia even. Here's a solution here with precipitation. This is any type of printout from dark purple all the way through the bright green. That's from least to greatest. And we have some eastern Carolina, Charlotte, snowstorms, snow, some form of precipitation or other. In most of these ensembles, there's another one right there, another one right here, a little bit tracking across the Carolinas, some kind of winter system as we head into the weekend. We're going to go between maybe an inch up to 3 inches, 1 to 3 here in Charlotte is the initial first call, so enjoy that. The mean would be about 2 inches between those 2 forecast models. So it's possible we could get up to that much. Stay tuned right here to Eastern Weather Consulting and also East Coast Weather Association. I want to give a shout out to my buddy John, who actually is the lead meteorologist for East Coast Weather Association. We're now teamed up, and we will likely merge into one. Just thank you for your support. Thank you for signing up. There's much more good stuff to come. Just stay tuned.